Did you know that Serbians drink more coffee per capita than Italians? And they often do it while standing for hours at a street cafe, talking passionately about life, politics, and sports? Serbia is the kind of place where strangers may greet you with a kiss on the cheek, offer you homemade rakića, and invite you to a family meal before even knowing your last name. Nestled in the heart of the Balkans, it remains one of Europe's best-kept secrets. Incredibly affordable, culturally electric, and home to some of the most spirited festivals and breathtaking landscapes on the continent. But is it safe? How much does it cost? In this video, you're getting the complete 2025 Guide to Life in Serbia, from culture and cost of living to safety and visa rules. Let's dive in. Serbia isn't huge. In 2025, it has a population of about 6.5 million people, spread across 88,361 square kilometers of rugged mountains, sprawling plains, and river valleys. It's about the size of Austria, but with a much more relaxed vibe. Ethnically, Serbia is predominantly Serbian, about 83%. But there are also Hungarians in the north, Bosniaks in the southwest, and a vibrant Roma community throughout. This mix gives the country a deep cultural richness. Most people speak Serbian, which uses both Cyrillic and Latin alphabets interchangeably. The literacy rate is high, over 98% as of 2025. You'll often hear people greet each other with zdravo or ciao on the streets, both meaning hi, and it's common to see subtitles overlaying bustling Belgrade street footage with these casual phrases. Religion is central to many Serbs' identity. The majority belong to the Serbian Orthodox Church. Major festivals include Orthodox Christmas on January 7th, Easter with candlelit midnight processions, and the colorful Guca Trumpet Festival in August. Imagine thousands of people dancing in the streets, brass bands competing, and every home turning into a party zone. In cities, people dress stylishly, lots of black, well-fitted jeans, leather jackets, and sunglasses. Traditional attire still pops up in villages, especially during festivals. When it comes to greetings, cheek kissing is common among friends, while handshakes are reserved for formal settings. Dining etiquette leans traditional. Meals are long and social. You never start eating before everyone is served, and clinking glasses while making eye contact is a must. Tips are appreciated but not expected. 10% is enough. Respect for elders is deeply ingrained. You let older people sit first, enter first, and you often address them using formal pronouns. Public behavior is expressive but polite. Gift-giving rituals are important. If you're invited to a home, bring flowers, chocolates, or a bottle of wine. Never go empty-handed. The youth culture in Serbia is electric. In Belgrade, Novi Sad, and Nis, young people are blending Balkan beats with techno and hip-hop. Streetwear fashion is booming, oversized hoodies, chunky sneakers, and bucket hats. Instagram slang mixes Serbian and English, and you'll often hear phrases like "barti" or "bro" and "ajemo" or "let's go" blaring from smartphones. One college student summed it up, laughing, "If you take away my phone or cevapi, I don't know what I'll do." Coffee rituals are sacred. Mornings start slow. Water boils, finely ground coffee goes into a copper pot called a dzezva. It's simmered, not boiled, and poured into tiny cups. This isn't just drinking coffee, it's an unspoken agreement to pause, reflect, and connect. Weddings are extravagant multi-day affairs. Expect music, fireworks, long toasts, and a lot of dancing. Kids are taught these traditions early. Schools celebrate cultural days, and grandparents pass down recipes and songs like treasures. Serbians are warm and straightforward. They gesture with their hands a lot, speak passionately, and say what they mean. A common joke. How do you know a Serb in a foreign country? They're the one arguing about politics with a stranger over coffee. Humor is dry, often sarcastic and self-deprecating. It's not unusual to hear someone say, "Well, it could be worse. We could be working today." They take pride in their flag, red, blue, and white with the double-headed eagle, and the national anthem, Bože Pravde, stirs a deep sense of unity. National heroes include Nikola Tesla, who was born in what is now modern-day Croatia, but is a beloved Serbian figure, and Novak Djokovic, the tennis legend who continues to dominate courts worldwide. Women in Serbia are strong, independent, and play vital roles in both families and careers. Traditional gender roles have evolved, especially in urban areas. Still, grandmothers often rule the kitchen with an iron ladle. Traditional female clothing includes the richly embroidered nosnja, often worn during folk festivals, symbolizing regional identity and family pride. The capital, Belgrade, pulses with life. Sitting at the confluence of the Danube and Sava rivers, it blends gritty charm with cosmopolitan energy. Cafes spill onto sidewalks, fortress views overlook ancient bridges, and nightlife thumps until sunrise. Living here feels like being in a constant state of celebration. It's chaotic, yes, but it's also magnetic. Serbia's economy in 2025 is growing steadily, especially in tech, agriculture, and tourism. You'll find local brands thriving. One example is the artisanal sneaker label Klobuchar, which turns traditional patterns into modern streetwear and ships internationally. Most people work a standard 40-hour week, and vacation time averages 20 days annually. Serbia uses the Serbian dinar, and in 2025, the exchange rate hovers around 108 dinars to the US dollar and 117 to the euro. Living here is very affordable. Rent for a modern one-bedroom in Belgrade ranges between $300 to $500 per month. Groceries for a month around $150. A meal at a mid-range restaurant will set you back about $10. Public transportation, buses and trams, cost around $25 for a monthly pass. Utilities including heating, water, and internet. Expect to pay roughly $100 to $150 per month. Serbia ranks better than many Western countries for safety. Crime rates are relatively low, especially for violent crime. The Global Peace Index places it in the safer half of European nations. Healthcare is decent and improving rapidly. Public health care is free for citizens and residents, but many opt for private clinics due to shorter wait times. Education is state-funded and respected, especially in technical and scientific fields. Serbia has one of the highest math competition rankings in Europe. There's also plenty of ways to relax. The countryside is full of weekend getaway spots, like Tara National Park for hiking or Vrnjaka Banja for thermal spas. Local communities organize everything from open-air movie nights to riverside yoga. If you're into sports, football and basketball are massive, and community leagues are everywhere. Now let's get into the essential details about visas and residency in 2025. Citizens of the EU, UK, US, Canada, Australia, and many other countries can enter Serbia visa-free for up to 90 days within a 180-day period. If you want to stay longer, Serbia offers several visa types. The tourist visa extension can be applied for once you're in the country. For those studying or working, the process involves securing documents from a Serbian institution or employer and applying through the Ministry of Interior. The most popular route for extended stays is the temporary residence permit, which typically takes 30 to 45 days to process and can be renewed yearly. Requirements include proof of accommodation, financial means, a clean criminal record, and health insurance. So, what do you think? Which tradition blew your mind? Was it the coffee ceremonies, the cheek kisses, or the wild trumpet festivals? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this full guide to life in Serbia in 2025, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into unique global cultures, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. See you in the next one.